Alright, back out on Tawakoni. I'm going to do kind of a dual thing today. I'm going to do some trolling for hybrids and stripers. Already picked one up. It's about a 20-incher, so as a keeper. I'm using bigger baits since the water's a lot colder. I'm thinking they're going to pick a bigger bait, so I'm going with a big swim bait with a big jig head on it. With the tip dipped in green with the dip and glow. Like I said, I already picked one up, passed over a spool, and got one on the jig, or on the swim bait. Basically just rigged like this, and then take the dip that I spilled all over my boat. Wasn't paying attention, got it all over my hands, all over the boat. Tail down in there for just a second. You don't want to put it in there for very long. It will melt plastic on some jigs. And then that's it. That's the rig that I'm using right there. That's I think that's a 3/4 ounce head. But since I'm using downriggers, I don't need a real heavy head on there. I've got some heavier ones if I wanted to stop and just throw them. Oh, there we go. Fish on the teaser. Oh yeah. That doesn't feel like a big one. Got some enough white bass. Big one though. We can get white bass on these things. They're big ones. A little more wary of the hooks this time. Revving up. Alright, there we go. Alright, I switched to drifting for cats, and the wind completely stopped. But I just got a bite on this rod right here, the middle one. So, let's see what happens. I'm drifting over a river channel right now. There's a lot of bait fish and stuff down there, but there's not much wind to pull the baits along. We don't have any drift socks in, I'm just drifting sideways. Oop, there we go. This one. Someone's down there pecking at it. Goes. Yeah. Little one. Oh, just came off. Oh man, it stripped that shad almost down to the bone. So we managed about a 3-pounder, I guess. He came out of 40 feet of water. He's all bloated up. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep him. Go in there with my hybrid. You're late. But other than that, all we're getting is a bunch of little peckers. Caught a little like 10-incher. So I think we're gonna pull up in a minute and go shallow. See if the shallow bite's any better. I had a little micro bait on my ultralight rod. And figured I'd probably catch little dinky ones that are down there chewing. And I did. Little tiny hook. This one is just straight down. It's getting hit left and right, but nothing's committing to it. You're just chewing it up. Another good hit up front, but didn't get to it in time. So we picked up a couple, but they're all little. No big ones yet. Interesting on the micro rod, it's running like a white bass. And we got like 10-pound test on here, so I'm gonna take it really easy. Huh. This is interesting. Could be a catfish, but it's not swimming like a catfish. That's not a catfish. It might be a hybrid or a striper. I don't know. It ate a little tiny piece of bait. Yeah, that's not a catfish. I haven't seen it yet. It's not pulling or fighting like a catfish. Wow. Big old drum or something. This is hilarious. I don't want to put any heat on it because I want to see where it is. I saw its tail. I think it is a catfish. About a 15-pound leader. Come on, where are you? No, it's a striper. I caught a striper on a piece of cut bait. All caught up in the net. Uh-oh. He's wore out. Get him by his lip, I guess. Come on, dude. It's a legal striper, too. Check that out. A nice striper on cut bait. That was fun. Totally legal. One in the cooler. Oh, come on. Tiny little hook too. See what it goes. He's 24 inch. No, 25. 25 inch. Striper on cut bait. Wasn't the process of packing up to go shallow anyway. We got a catfish on here too. Yeah. Little dude. He's been down there playing it for a long time. What's been chewing on all my rods. These little dinky guys. Alright, well that wasn't a waste of time. At least we got a striper out of it. A toad. Come here, dude. Here we go. Not bad. I'm slimed. Oh, another one biting. All right, got another one. Another good one. At the same time, I had a rod behind me going off. Here we go. Another good one. Not bad. Wish I knew where my scales were.